All right, guys. Hey, it's Paul, and I am back. Back with the second movement, second part of the Buddy Greene Classical Medley. Some slop going on there, but I think you get the idea. Anyway, that was a little faster than what I'm going to play it here. I'm going to slow this down for you, and I'm going to tab it. I know I said that about the first part. I have the tabs for that, but it's lengthy, so I don't have a file sharing thing yet for YouTube. So if you want the tab for the first part, contact me and I'll get it to you. Okay. This part is short enough where I'm just going to put it in the notes. It's short enough. Just got to make sure that I'm capable of writing out those bends properly so that I don't confuse anybody. Okay, so I'm going to slow this down. Okay, I started out here on the one draw. Actually, the first part before you get into the bends starts out on the two draw. This is a key of C diatonic. It's in second position, and you're going to start on the two draw. So it's 2 draw, 3 draw, 4 draw, into a 2-hole step bend, back into the 2 draw, into a 3-hole step bend. Okay, so you're going to hit that 3-hole step bend right off that 2 draw, which is deceptively difficult to get the timing. So if you listen to the song, that part, the timing is going to challenge you a little bit. So what I'm doing, I'm still working on that. So I'll slow it. And try and play it over. Repetition is key with almost everything, obviously. So I will slow it down and then just play it repetitively. Okay, so all right, so okay, and that's the last part of that little of that section before you go into those crazy bends. Okay, so the first so one of the key things here is being able to go into bent notes, right? Bent notes, man, going into them from other notes, like from the 2 draw into the 3-hole step bend. So what you're doing there is you're going into a lot of bent notes from from a note straight into a bent note. So obviously that technique, the ability to do that is very, very important. You know, it's not a long part by any stretch of the imagination, but it is the most difficult part. Alright, so I'm still working on that a little bit. Some areas of that, there are a couple areas of that are pretty tough. The articulation with that is very, very important. I'm not actually even going to get into that part yet. I'm going to do another video on that one. But this part with the whole alright, so there's kind of a difference there. And once you get it up to clip, once you get it up to speed, you're actually kind of slurring the bends instead of articulating. So that's articulated, right? But once you get to the point to where you're passing through that, you're going through that passage and you're moving everything so fast, the only real way that I could ever think of that you'd be able to do it fast enough with articulation would be from the back of the throat, maybe. I don't know. I've listened to it, and it doesn't sound like he's articulating those notes. His bends are so accurate. He is so accurate that his bend control is so accurate that he's able to pass through those bends and those notes and make it sound clean, which is pretty insane. So you can see that I'm not... I can't even do it that way, but... Now that's all in the back of the throat. I'm not so sure about that. But if you listen to the recording, he's... So how I decided to do this was to do it both ways. I wanted to articulate the notes first, the bends, so that I could make sure that they were in pitch, so that my ear, it's like a lot of the time when you're learning something new, when you're learning something on an instrument, you have to allow time for your ears and everything. Your ears and everything has to work together, and you have to get the tones in your head. That's why they say a lot of the time playing guitar out of tune or playing things out of tune can be really bad, because over time what happens is you train your brain to hear it that way. So basically the approach that I took was I just... So I would articulate, maybe not that choppy, but I would try and articulate and get the notes first, and then started practicing without the articulation. Now that last note I'm articulating, so some of the longer notes I'm articulating. Sorry, that was my text. So you get the idea, hopefully. What I'm going to do, guys, I think I already covered this. I may have already said this, but I'm gonna post this in the notes, the tab for this in the notes. I don't have a file sharing program yet, so this one's short enough. This part is short enough where I can actually put in the notes, and hopefully it'll help you And if you have any questions or concerns, or if there's anything that I can help you figure out or whatever, let me know, and I'll do my very, very best, okay? Hopefully we're having a lot of fun with this. This is an amazing song, man. I mean, the guy, there's so much technique in this whole song. This whole song is so full of technique, and there's so much going on with it. So many different subtleties and things that I think if you spend time with it, I don't think you can come out of it not being better. I know it's helping me, and I love it. It's a great tune, and it's cool. It's one of the harmonica staples, right? I mean, you've got this, you've got Whammer Jammer, you've got all these different big songs, The Creeper, all of these staples of harmonica, of the harmonica world, musical world. So I figured, what the hell, this is going to be one of the first ones I tackle. Anyway, any questions, or if there's anything that I can do for anybody, let me know. We're all having fun together. I really thank you guys for all the cool things, comments, and the likes and all that kind of stuff. Hopefully I'm helping some people. Okay, take care, guys. Have a great one, and we'll see you.